Wait, yo, eyeshadow tak nampak cantik. Beli mahal-mahal tapi tak reti blend.
Let me teach you if you want to.
My sedekah to you since you look like a raccoon. Up to you.
So this is me without any makeup. And this is me with my base done and my one eye almost done. Then you can take a piece of tape and align it at the side of your eye to ensure that the eyeshadow doesn't go too low. Because, okay, this is why people wear makeup. Usually when people wear makeup, the preference is to always lift your features because as we age, everything progressively gets droopy. These are the brushes that I use. Okay, I'm going to show you my blending brush. The brush on this is long and flimsy, so it's easier to feather out eyeshadows, especially in the corners. And since I have limited crease space, I went with a brush that isn't too big, so it suits my eye shape. And in between blending, you need to use clean brushes because you cannot seamlessly blend a color out into nothing if your brush is dirty. So 1, dust it off, or 2, rub it into this textured sponge, or 3, use a different brush, like a different clean brush. Yeah, do whatever you want, baby, but make sure your brush is clean, okay, baby? Before we start, make sure the angle of the tape is the same, and then use an eyeshadow primer so that our eyeshadow wouldn't fade throughout the day. Then I dusted a bit of powder to remove any stickiness so that the eyeshadow sticks evenly on the eyelid, and it's easier to blend powder eyeshadow on a powdered base. I'm rubbing my brush to make sure that it's clean and applying a very light eyeshadow color in the crease. Create the shape that you want your eyeshadow to blend into first before you go in with a darker shade. But if you're a pro, you can just go straight to a mid-tone shade. So a mid-tone color or shade is something too dark to use as a brow bone highlight, but it's just too light to use as an eyeliner, okay? So find your own mid-tone shade that is unique to your own skin tone because that is going to be the perfect color to use on your crease, girl. Focus this in the folds of the eye. Leave the edges alone, okay? Just leave it. Pack it on first, okay? Then clean your brush with this high-tech piece of sponge and then use that to blend out the edges. This is going to make sure that everything transitions smoothly. Well, it depends on the quality of your eyeshadow. If you find that your eyeshadow blends and just disappears, leaving a patchy mess, try packing it on first before blending it out. To deepen the look, take a darker shade and blend it a touch lower than the crease shade. It's like a mental thing. Every time you go a shade darker, you blend that a touch lower than the previous shade. And because I have a small crease space, I'm going to use a smaller brush for more precision because I'm going to go in with my darkest color. Again, depending on the quality of your eyeshadow, when in doubt, pack it on first before blending the edges out. And if you're anything like me and went a little too dark and the smooth transition from dark shadow to light eyeshadow is gone, don't worry, baby. Just clean your brush, use the previous colors and add that transition back in, baby. Just don't forget to clean your brushes between every application, okay? And then take your eyelid color and put it all over your eyelid. And as for the lower lash line, take your crease color and blend it as low as you want on the lower lash line. And the lower you go, the smokier it looks and also the more raccoon-like it looks. So it depends on what look you're going for. After that, I switch into a thinner brush. And you know the darkest color that I use on the eyes? Yeah, that dark brown color, okay? I focus that color right on the lower lash line, just like paling dekat dengan mata yang lash line tu. So I took the tape off. You can clean out any mistakes if you need to, like I did. Then I'm going to highlight the center of my eyelid with a light shimmery green color. And it's always nice to balance out the shimmer that we got going on the eyelid with a matte highlight in the inner eye corner. So yeah, anyway, if you have any adjustment that you need to make, do it before we put on the eyelashes and the mascara because that is just going to get in the way when you want to adjust later on. Using a light face powder, I went over where I had the tape because the tape kind of removed a bit of my foundation. So this is going to enhance the lifted effect of our eyeshadow, and because it's a lighter shade of powder against my skin tone, it highlights our cheekbones too. Eyeliner, mascara, and fake lashes, and you're done with the look. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll be seeing you, and I'll see you in a few days. Bye!